What are some truths some parents refuse to accept? If you judge your children too much, they will learn to hide things from you. Their children have their own hopes and dreams, their own beliefs. A very good friend is leading an entirely second life to keep her mother from controlling her or belittling her decisions. It's very stressful to not encourage their children to find themselves. Above all else, you should be the safest person for your child. You should make it safe for them to be themselves. You should make it safe for them to have bad days or bad emotions. You should make it safe for them to exist, because if you don't make it safe for them when they're a kid, it's really hard for them to find safety in themselves as an adult. If your kid needs help, speech therapy, tutoring, medication, occupational therapy, etc., it is not a reflection on you personally. Sometimes kids struggle. That's okay. Making sure your kid has all the tools they need to succeed is your responsibility as a parent. You as a parent are responsible for teaching your kids proper manners and common decency, not their teachers, tutors, babysitters, etc. I briefly worked as a Japanese teacher, and I was surprised at how little some of these parents were involved in their kids' lives and expected me to address all their problems during the short few hours I had them for the week. That you don't get to relive your life through them. That their children are dickheads. Oh no. My James would never do something like that. Well, he did. And he's a prick. There's a time when you need to let your kids make mistakes, so they can learn from them. Life is pretty short, so if they have a goal, let them go for it. That your children may turn out completely different to you, different interests, different hobbies, different ideologies, different religions. Don't get pissy at your kid because he likes reading instead of football. That some kids can't help them with some of their struggles, hardships. And that some kids have depression and it may not be a phase. You can be a good person your entire life and still have a shitty life. This is probably the most depressing. Apologizing won't kill you. It's better to be respected than feared. Your kids can have different opinions than you. You can be a parent and a friend. Your child's mental health doesn't care about your worries of looking like a bad parent if you get them help. It will continue to get worse the longer you neglect them. That when kids grow up, they will enjoy spending time with you if you treat them like a friend. They will not enjoy spending time with you if you continue to act like an authority figure or someone who knows better. That there comes a point where your kids grow up and you will start to see them as peers, sharing stories that are vulnerable, asking for advice. But once you do that, you're not the boss of them anymore. You can't talk about your bad sex life with your adult kid while also ripping on them for not finishing college or whatever. Spoiling your kid too much can leave them really unprepared for the real world. They can end up really useless, or a complete asshole who genuinely thinks the world revolves around them. At some point you need to teach them they aren't king, queen of the world. They need to fend for themselves eventually. The fact that just ignore the bullies isn't going to work. Your oldest child is not your younger children's parent. That sometimes their kids have valid opinions, and instead of interrupting them and pulling the "because I said so," and "that's just how it is" cards, they could listen to their child and make them feel heard instead of suppressed. Your kid doesn't ever really belong to you. They are just another human who has their own life. You're just responsible for helping them figure out life.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.